Mika. Well, the ancient ritual that is the funeral of a pope followed by the conclave is well underway. As you said, cardinals have begun descending on Rome. We have seen pictures of them at the airport and arriving here at St. Peter's Square. And most particularly this morning, they had the first in a series of meetings that's called the General Congregation, when they are making the decisions about the schedule for the coming days and weeks. Right now, the body of Pope Francis is lying at Casa Sancta Marta. That is the very simple place where he chose to live instead of the more opulent papal apartments. It's right behind Brunelleschi's dome, which is that famous dome that is atop St. Peter's behind me. And they gathered today, family members, close friends, and they began to say their goodbyes to Pope Francis, the Vatican releasing the first images of the Pope in the simple coffin that he chose to be in, different again, as he so often was, from previous popes. And then they gave out the schedule. So beginning tomorrow, Pope Francis's body will lie in state. There in the basilica behind me, there was an American family that I spoke to very briefly who were hoping to see that today, and there are large signs that say that St. Peter's Basilica will be open beginning at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So they're making a decision about whether to stay and have an opportunity to take part in that and to pay their respects. That will go on for 3 days. And during that time, there will be other meetings of the General Congregation. But what they did release today was that there will be a movement tomorrow, again, of the coffin carrying the body of Pope Francis over to the Basilica, the 3 days of mourning. And I can tell you, I was here for Pope John Paul the last time a pope died while he was in office, and the lines went on for at least a mile. There were people who waited 24 hours. 2 to 4 million people showed up for the funeral of Pope John Paul II. So they are bracing here with the same security team that planned the funeral and the security surrounding Pope John Paul. They are the same team that are preparing for Pope Francis. Then at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, the funeral will begin. Those kinds of decisions about who does it are all decided. All of the details of what's going to go on, who will give the homily, who will be serving there, all of them, all the priests, all the cardinals will be celebrating the memorial for St. Francis. And of course, then the question becomes, when is the conclave? We don't have that answer yet, but I can tell you this, Mika, the speculation is rampant.
Rampant.
All right, MSNBC senior national correspondent Chris Jensen.